We live in an era where everything is show it, tell it, post it. Visibility has become a currency, maybe even the most valuable one. But like any currency, it has a price. And sometimes that price simply isn't worth the downsides that come with sharing your life with the whole world. In 2016, Bo Burnham, an American performer, during the final monologue of a Netflix special called Make Happy, said, "If you can live your life without an audience, you should do it." Yes, because in the vast majority of cases, living in invisibility is the best way to live a happy life. And be careful. Invisibility doesn't mean fear or shyness. It means strategy. It means directing your energy toward what matters, avoiding the noise. It means choosing depth over the stage, results over applause. Not everyone has to step on a stage to have impact. Sometimes the biggest impact is made behind the scenes. We are social animals. Approval is dopamine. Likes are like sugary candy for the brain, and status games, comparisons, rankings, trends, are designed to keep us there, always a bit more visible, always a bit more exposed to praise and criticism. But here's the paradox. The more you chase attention, the more you drift away from your center. You chase other people's gaze, and little by little, you lose your own. Which raises the question, what if the attention you need most is your own? Let's look at 6 benefits of living a life away from the spotlight. 1. Creative freedom and deep focus. When you're not forced to feed the algorithm with clickbait content, you can make room for real work. Reading, studying, testing, discarding, redoing, without having to entertain people every single day. Invisibility creates breathing room, long-time horizons, slow cycles, ugly drafts. And it's in that breathing room that ideas are born, the kind that actually change things. Your results don't depend on how many eyes are watching you while you work, but on the quality of the work you do when no one is watching. 2. Mental peace and less anxiety about judgment. Exposure has a cost: notifications, comments, comparisons, criticism, often from people whose greatest ambition is to insult the celebrity of the moment on social media and get thousands of likes from brain-dead clones just like them. Imagine the frustration of being constantly judged by people like that. A more invisible life removes that option from the random idiot. It's not isolation, it's mental hygiene. You realize many choices become more peaceful when they aren't a public referendum. You sleep better when your value isn't measured by today's feed, and a lighter mind produces better. 3. Independent choices, not guided by the algorithm. Chasing visibility pushes you to do what works immediately. Clickbait titles, popular and populist topics, polarizing opinions. Behind the scenes, you can build with more courage. Long-term projects, unpopular but useful subjects, formats that don't even have a name yet. Real freedom is being able to say, "This is right," even if it won't go viral today. 4. Safety and boundaries. Privacy doesn't mean anonymity. Private and anonymous are not the same thing. Private means what you choose not to share. Anonymous means not linking your work to your legal identity. Both are tools for designing healthy boundaries. Having boundaries means protecting yourself, your family, your data, your schedule. It means deciding who enters your space and when. You're not mysterious, you're intentional. 5. Realer relationships, quality greater than quantity. Being everywhere doesn't mean being with someone. Well-managed invisibility reduces the crowd and increases care for the right people. Your community, a few clients, partners who share your values. Connection doesn't come from your face alone, it comes from your voice, consistency, usefulness. One deep comment is worth more than 100 distracted claps. 6. Identity experimentation and anti-fragility. Behind the scenes, you can shed your skin with less friction. Try a new format, a different tone, a discipline you're missing. If it fails, the whole building doesn't collapse. You adjust and restart. Invisibility makes you anti-fragile. Mistakes aren't scandals, they're iterations. And in the long run, iteration wins. Choosing to stay away from chaos and gossip can be authentic and extremely practical. When you don't point the spotlight at yourself, you move through the world with less friction, fewer external expectations, less judgment, less noise. Blending in doesn't mean giving up your personality. It means protecting it from the need for constant validation. It's the difference between living to be watched and living to do things well by your own standards. Authenticity isn't noise and approval. It's alignment. Actions and values moving in the same direction, even in silence. You don't have to shout who you are to truly be it. Sometimes integrity is expressed by not posting everything, by saying no when it would be convenient to say yes, by choosing quality over quantity. Set intentional boundaries between what you show and what remains yours. Invisibility isn't an escape, it's a life design choice. Choose your channels, your rhythm, your tone. Measure impact with real evidence, usefulness, results, testimonials, not with the anxiety of pleasing everyone. Remember, protecting your attention is protecting your work. In a world that rewards those who scream, you can choose to function. Invisibility is the shape of your operational freedom. There's a place between silence and the stage. That's where the work grows. Invisibility doesn't take your voice away, it makes it sharper. You're not less real because you don't show yourself. You're more faithful to what you want to build. In a world yelling, "Look at me," try whispering, "Listen." Often, that's how the things that last begin. If you enjoyed this video, I recommend checking out the video "At 40, You Should Be Smart Enough to Know That," which you can find on this channel. As always, thanks for watching and see you next time.